Who is Helen Pinkus? Helen Pinkus was a very, very, very bright, intelligent young woman who in her early 20s became very ill and was sent to a hospital for basically the mentally insane. While she was there, she was diagnosed as being a person who was given over to hallucinations, who was speaking in tongues, as they said then, that's what they called it, was obsessed with mathematics, all sorts of other things. Also, what's very important to note is that at this time, an organization by the name of Sigma was started within the United States government. And what Sigma's job was then and is to this day is to find these receivers and bring them into the folds of the government. Now, she was considered to be the first American receiver, though I myself feel that there were others before her. We just don't have documentation on them. I think they've been around for a long time. But she was considered, and still is to this day, to be the first American receiver. Now, what's important is that once the government got a hold of her, they took her out of the hospital and brought her to undisclosed location and basically used what she had in her head, what was being, if I can say, channeled through her, though I don't like that term so much, but what was coming through her, they used, was on the Manhattan Project. She was a tremendous, big influence on the Manhattan Project. What is an interesting thing to note is that when she passed away and she was buried, shortly after that, her grave was vandalized and her body was taken. Now, there's all kinds of conspiracy theories about this. There's all kinds of nuts out there writing things. They're saying, oh, the government wanted to use the body for further experiments, or they believe that there was some sort of genetic code within her that would allow everybody to be a receiver. What? I don't know. No one knows for sure. All they do know is that her body has never been found. Never been found. And no one has even tried to make money off of her by saying, I've got her body, and holding it for ransom. It's not happened. So no one knows. And there's a lot of mystery that surrounds this young woman.